Alright, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Y'all gave a little yang yang around the house. It wasn't a lot of yang yang. It was just a little yang yang. But a little yang yang is better than no yang yang at all. So this is Real How these Salt Wives, girl. This is season 2, episode 6. Sex, Lies, and Sister Wives. So Whitney and Lisa. So Whitney takes Lisa down to a little acrobatics class where, you know what I'm saying, they did little aerials and things like that. And they had a really great time with each other. You know, they even gave each other scripper names. You understand? And, you know, it was real cool to see that. And that's just all that was. So Mary and Robert Sr. So Uncle Grandpa finally done made his old ass home down to the Salt Lake. Cause y'all know he was round there to the Miami, probably getting twerked on by Husseline and them. And she getting on that man nerves already. He like, God damn, I just touched down. Now I'm back at home with this foolishness again. Like everything that she said, he was just like, bro, he was just envisioning in his head. I wish I was back in Miami. I wish I was back in Miami. I wish I was back in Miami. Like, listen, that's just the aesthetic that Mary give off. I'm sorry. Um, but we gonna get down to that some more. Um, when we get to it. So Lisa, Meredith, and Jeannie, so they go to get their feet done down to like a little fish pond. Um, I had that done before, but not to my feet. I had that done to my hands. It is a weird feeling, but it ain't bad. It don't hurt. It don't do nothing. And no, you don't catch corona from doing it. So Jeannie tells them about her issue with Dewey, and she goes on about how she had the miscarriages and how she lost her child. The child came out stillborn and all the rest of that stuff. And, you know, Meredith suggested that they go to counseling, and they should. I don't even think they need to go to counseling. Dewey ass is the one that need to go to counseling because he's really starting to rub me the wrong way, and I don't want him to go that route because I don't want to give him what I give Lisa. I like all of the husbands, and I want to keep it that way. And I like Jeannie. I don't want Jeannie to have an issue with me because I cussed out her husband, but that's just what the fuck is gonna be if he don't get his shit in order. And that's just is what it is. Moving on. So then Shawshank goes to the jewelry store with Stewart to go and looks for gifts for the girls, and she wanted to get them snake rings. Like it was so stupid. But Shawshank, don't nobody want you buying them nothing with them damn stolen funds. Like no, no God, Shawshank, don't nobody want nothing from you and them stolen funds that you done stole from all of these old people. Don't nobody want your shit, bitch. Don't nobody want it. A simple apology is enough. Don't nobody want no tangible gifts from you, girl, because you may as well consider it evidence. All right, because it's all bought by stolen funds. All right, moving on. So Heather and her daughter Ashley have to talk about when a man loves a woman. Or and listen, Heather, Ashley, listen. Your mama went the long way about it. Okay, listen, the birds and the bees really don't even matter no more because don't nobody has sex for love no more. Okay, because I know a whole bunch of hoes. A man tell them they pretty, and then 3 hours later they doing a walk of shame about their house. So listen, the best advice that your mama could have gave you was do not get caught up in none of this bull crap that colleges have to offer, and do not allow anybody to pressure you into doing any damn thing that you don't want to do. Like I said, you give me your husband gonna be something great just like you. All right, and save yourself for that man. All right, you don't have to be in such a rush to let it go because once you let it go, it's gone, and you never gonna get it back. You understand me? Don't do like I did and just, you know, was hot in the ass because I was graduating high school and I let some gang member turn me into a natural woman. Don't do that. Don't be me. All right. Moving on. Um, so Lisa and John and Whitney and Justin have a double date. And it was cute or whatever. So the restaurant that Lisa chose just so happened to be the ones that was supposed to be catering Angie's event. So when the girl Aubrey came around there, she goes directly to Lisa and tells her, you know, how it's a shame what Angie is doing to her over this event. And then that's when Whitney comes up in there and said, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And she calls it for what it is. She said, this feels really fake. This feels really forced. Why would she come here and immediately decide to have that conversation at this opportune time while we're here? And I'm sorry. I had to be on Whitney's side with that. Like, first of all, if you gonna get her to do anything, you should have gave her a script. And if you did give her a script, you should have took her ass to a damn acting class because, like, the fact, like, like, come on, Lisa. Like, the minute that she came over there, y'all just had to have that conversation. And she was right. It does make it seem as if you brought her there so that she could try to, you know what I'm saying, big you up to try to make it seem like you're not this horrible person that I know that you is. But see, Whitney, again, you're choosing to want to be this woman's friend and you already see what she on. All right. All right, Whitney. I'm just saying, girl. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. So Shawshank and Coach is out there with their son Omar working out, and apparently Omar don't see it for Shawshank. Don't worry about it, Omar. Me and you and the rest of America feel the same sentiments about your thieving ass mammy. And apparently he just don't have it to do with her. He ain't got it to do with her. He don't like her. He don't want her around there to the school. He don't want her volunteering at the school. He don't want her picking them up, dropping them off, having lunch, decorating the locker, all that rest of that stupid ass shit that came up out of her mouth. Like, he don't want nothing to do with her. And I'm sorry, I just don't blame him. I just don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Moving on. So Mary invites Meredith out to play tennis, even though she ain't played the lick of tennis a day in her life. She just said she only chose it because she got a cute tennis outfit and she wanted to wear it. And it was cute, Mary. I mean, you made it look matronly with your old ass in it, but had it been on a more demure petite woman like myself, it would have gave what it was supposed to give. So then Mary opens up about the issues with Uncle Grandpa and how now that you know RJ about to be moving out soon, how they have to learn each other again, and she don't want to do that no more, and all of the rest of that. And you know, Mary, you constantly show your damn ass because like you made it very clear of what I thought that it always was. It was for the money. It was for the money. You wanted to keep it with you and him. And if marrying him is what you had to do to get your grandmama riches and fortune, that's just what you dealt with. But see, this is the repercussions of all of that because the man had to hell, he was already old when you met him. What you thought? He was just gonna stop getting old when you got with him? Like now you looking at him and you're repulsed. You're repulsed by him. You are. You're repulsed by him. That's why you're just fine not sleeping in the same bed with him and all the rest of that shit. Like, that's dumb. What's the purpose of any of that? What's the purpose of being married to somebody and sharing a life with somebody and sharing the kids with somebody to only end up sleeping in separate bedrooms? You don't want to get to relearn him again when your son leaves. That means none of this shit was real. Whatever, child. So Jeannie and Dewey go skiing. And so, you know, Dewey still wants to bring up having more children, and then he bring up either a surrogate or a sister wife, because in their culture, it's not uncommon for the husbands to have more than one wife. I think he said his father had more than one wife, and so did her father. But she made it very clear, bitch, I'm not sharing you. I didn't come into this sharing you, and I'm not about to end this shit sharing you. And you know what, Dewey? She was absolutely right. You're not thinking about your family. You're thinking about yourself. The fact that your wife sat there and cried to you about how she already had 10 miscarriages, lost one child, and then she says, why can't you just be satisfied with the 3 surviving children that you have? And you have exceptional children. I like your children a lot, especially your daughter. I like her a whole hell of a lot. Like, you have such a beautiful family and you're taking it for granted for God knows what. Like, you old as hell. Don't know, like, it's not fair to the child. Yeah, you look good now, but shit, so did Ray. And look at what we got now. That's not fair to your child. Like, God told you 10 times that y'all had what y'all needed to have. He has exactly what y'all wanted to, what y'all, blah. He designed it in a way for y'all to have what he sees fit for y'all to have. It's not meant for you to have 5, 6, 7, 8 children. It's meant for you to have 3. Be happy with what you got. But then again, Jeannie is a much better woman than I love because, like I said, it couldn't have been me or one of my homegirls. Because had you looked at me in my face and told me some shit like that, yeah, I'd have rocked your world real good. I would have rocked your world real good because that was some evil Knievel ass shit. I'm gonna tell you something, Dewey. Do not allow them stank ass producers to ruin your marriage. I honestly feel like you was listening to the producers. I feel like the producers wanted you to keep egging that on because that's something for her that triggers her, and you falling right into the trap. Do not fall into this whole Rashida and Kirk shit, allowing these people to use your. All right. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Like I said, I can only give y'all what they gave me, and that's really all that they gave me. So, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Make sure to like, rate, comment, share, subscribe, and definitely be on the lookout for the Let's Gag tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central Time on the second channel. I see y'all there. Bye.